Hey, what's going on in Kings and Queens? Hope you're amazing, especially right now what's going on. I know it's some troubling times, that's why I'm making this video right now for you. This is all about how to get more leads, or to tell your listing even quicker, making Facebook ads for the real estate industry. And I've been doing this for a long time now. I've easily sold over 7 houses in the past few weeks by doing this. And this is a really, really powerful tool. As you probably know by now, if you've been making ads before, there's a lot of changes to it when it comes to special categories. You can no longer exclude people or really narrow it down by age and income. But there's still a lot you can do, as I just mentioned, to really maximize and capitalize to help more people by doing ads online. And if you're brand new to ads completely, go watch the video above. This is all about ads and becoming an expert in one video. This is going to be retained about real estate listings and how to get more leads for yourself. Also sell listings quicker, so let's jump into it right now. Obviously there's a lot of different categories here. So do lead generation to start off. Special categories, housing, obviously. Lead generation, Facebook, ad training. And when I do ads, just as a disclaimer here, I do it in waves of 3. The first one's going to be all about getting that engagement up, so have that Jones effect, make the house look really popular, or the ad really popular, more people want to buy from that. Or you can also do the next step is making more fine-tuned to the last step when you actually know who you're targeting and it's really fine-tuned to make the maximum effort for your buck for your bang. And one of the biggest reasons why I'm making this video for you all as well is, one, I'm a digital marketer for the real estate industry, but I see so many realtors and some of my clients who told me the past people they worked with would sell them 100 leads, only 2 of them would qualify, and they said always qualified. So I'm trying to fix that now. Unfortunately, there are tons of unethical marketers out there, so this is my way of how to fix the system a little bit. So if you're new to ads or not new to ads, creating a new audience is really, really powerful when it comes to making ads. Your Google Pixels, your Pixels, will be the most powerful tool that you have. And that Pixel is just the AI for your advertising. And it really fine-tune and find the best people for you. So later on down the line, it's almost hands-off ads. And Facebook knows who to target. They're going to buy from you or sell to you. So it's really, really powerful. You can do special audience, custom audience. I already made one right now though for Facebook ad training for you guys. But this is a really good one to do because it'll look like audience. It'll look like audience. You're going to find people who already bought from you in the past or went to your website. And that way they can only talk to people just like that. So that's really powerful. Since I'm in Texas, let's target that down and do Austin, Texas. And as you know, since Trek and Able and all that stuff was in violations for how targeted our ads can be, we can no longer do 1 mile radius. It has to be 15 miles or more. So let's say you want to do Lakeway, Pflugerville, and Austin. You can do like this and drop a pin. That way you get this little section over there. And maybe you want to X out that one. So now you have this section here. You can even put the circle on the edge. Let's say you're like by the country. So instead of having it there, you want to just hit like North and West Austin. You can do drop pin. And then it's only the outside of that area being targeted. So it's a little more fine-tuned for you that way. That's really another tool you can use well, maybe be resourceful and innovative with your ads. As we said before, we can no longer do age or gender, but you can make your ad a certain way. What I normally do is go in here, hit browse interest. There's probably about 20 to 25 different kinds of categories specifically made just for real estate. You have apartment, apartment guide, apartment list, apartment.coms, the whole 9 yards. I would avoid all that kind of stuff unless you're trying to sell listings. But maybe like a bedroom and a bathroom, you can add to the list. They have one called house hunting, which I'll go more into a little bit later. It's really powerful. Also, adding stuff about like credit might be a good idea as well, because most people who don't have enough money, unfortunately, cannot get credit cards, so they probably won't have an interest in that kind of stuff. Some people do still, but that's just a way to kind of make it more fine-tuned for you. And you're going down there, obviously you want to avoid like employment and like that, but a state is a good idea. I would avoid anything to do with the MLS or any agent kind of stuff. So you're trying to sell to people who are not realtors themselves, unless you have a product for that. Home equity is a really powerful one to add in there. Line of credit for home equity loan, home improvement. House repair. People who have enough money to fix up their house and improve their house may also have enough capital to start wanting to move or upgrade or expand a portfolio in that regard as well. You have homes.com and house hunting is a really, really powerful one. House.com. But not to bore you, just go through this list and find the one that pertains to you the most. But the next step you want to go to as well is maybe add one for like real estate investment trust or real estate investing. That way you know people who are already doing the same thing. Even real estate entrepreneur is a realtor, so I'd avoid that one as well. But like refinancing might be a good idea, remortgaging. And then you can kind of go in the same categories. Zillow.com. Going to add, but here's the secret right now. Now you want to narrow your audience even more. So now they have to be house hunting. If they want to be a part of this thing, they have to be house hunting. So even if they are a realtor, they're probably not house hunting. So this want to help you find people who actually will be qualified as well. You can also do jobs. Maybe some jobs on this list make more money to afford what you're looking for. Which is also a really, really important reason why even realtors and anybody should always, know their ideal client. And up above, I have a whole video talking about this as well. About how to find your ideal client, how to make your ads even more effective for you. You can some more options as well. I would edit the language if you're an English speaker, make it only US. For people, connection type, people like your page, exclude people like your page, from apps, people respond to a bit of yours. Whatever one that fits best for you in the system's restoration, I would go for that one. But it doesn't really matter. I also would definitely do manual placement because Facebook advertising is for them to make a lot of money themselves as well. So a lot of times you won't have the best placement for you. I've just discovered from making tons and tons of ads, the best way to do it is just to pretty much take off everything on here aside from Facebook Marketplace and Facebook Newsfeed. Because a lot of times if you do it by automatic placement, they're put it on a side column. And I don't know about you, but when's the last time you even saw an ad on that column? You kind of just blinded out. So having it on the Facebook News panel and Marketplace makes it way more highly convertible for you at a whole new level. I would also do devices as well. Most people do not do desktop, so you can take off desktop on this one and do mobile. Take off Instagram as well, you don't need that. So it's these two platforms only do mobile. And then you can do daily budget. You can do is $5, $10, $20, $1,000. It's up to you. At least start with $5 a day and kind of go from there. And then you can also do like a deadline, so it starts and ends at a certain time. So let's say I want my ad to end in 7 days, so the 21st. So now I know I will not spend more than $140 within those 7 days. However, you should know for the most part the ad is good within the first few hours. I will set this ad to go off at either midnight or at 6 in the morning. So when I wake up, I can look at my ad and see how it's going from not wasting any time and go from there. You do the same thing from here, 7 7 p.m., 7 a.m. It doesn't really matter. So $140, 1 week, and it's gonna stop by then. But you can also stop and pause ads as you go. So if not getting enough results for you, just cut it off and make a new one. A lot of this is gonna be A/B testing. And then I'm making you use terms as well, so make sure you do that. It's pretty much telling you that you're not going to sell ads in an unlawful way, which is definitely a good thing not to do. But now as the pre-targeted, you can really narrow it down more if you want to, and make it even more fine-tuned for you. Then you go to continue. Now this is where that magic really happens. Like I've been able to sell a lot of houses and for my clients and stuff because of this one thing. You can do a carousel or a single image. I think a single image is more than good enough because you really want to sell them just enough to want to know more about it, not enough to want to, make an opinion based on that ad. So you have a whole house tour. It is powerful to have that sometimes, but a lot of times, well, I don't want that house because it's this that way or this that way. You want them to call you. So I like video ads the most. This makes it super discreet and not so too much, but enough to draw that interest out of them. You need a primary text, maybe how to do an open house or a virtual tour, or how to find new listings. New listing, special price, limited time offer. Kind of get that scarcity mindset there, or spots going quickly. Headline, new home, or even your new home. Kind of give them the authority that they have it for themselves. You can change image. Let's do upload one so it's brand new. I'll go here. I have like 10 different ad accounts. I'm always making ads for myself and for my businesses and for my clients. Hit continue. Open house, this area 1 to 5. This is a few weeks ago. One's already sold. Include descriptions. I would add, the major features. People want to know about the bathroom and the master bedroom and the kitchen. Add stuff about that. Newly improved kitchen, master bedroom, on floor level. You can add your number there, or text me, or email. As well, a few options for that. Display link, sign up, or learn more. You will do a link, so I would add like yourhouse.com, something like that. Obviously, this is a fake one. But yeah, a few options here for you too. You can sign up, learn more, get quote, get offer, download, book, apply now. Let's do learn more on this aspect. You can also do a new form as well. This is going to help you even qualify them deeper going forward. So you want to do a new form, you can do quick questions. You can really ask them for their email, for their name, and how much they're making, or how much they want to spend, or what kind of demographics they have. You know, this is going to how you really fine tune and make it super qualified. How many rooms are you looking for? What part of town? How many floors of this house? You know, that way you know if they're filling out this form, you know they're really qualified when they buy from you. So this is a really powerful tool to use for you as well. I highly recommend doing that. You can even download and save this and upload it into your pixels so you can make it look like an audience even more adaptively from doing that. So that's a really, really powerful thing to do. I always do this to make sure it's super qualified and have the best you can be. You know, my pictures are set up. Make sure you do that. It's a pretty easy thing to do as well. And then hit confirm and you're good to go. Now, you should definitely be able to maximize your ads. Like I tell you before, a lot of this would be A/B testing and really just fine tune it for you. Your pixels are the most important aspect of this, and also retargeting. You can retarget people like a video ad so much because they watched 45 seconds out of 1 minute. You know they're interested in that ad. You can retarget people who watch that much of that length. And with that, you look like audience in your pixels, you're well on your way to selling more houses or getting more leads and more listings taken care of for you. I'm telling you, especially right now, ads are at all-time low. A lot of businesses are losing their jobs, unfortunately, due to this outbreak. So with ads being that way, it means it's more advertisements for you because it'd be cheaper for you to make your ads to get way more exposure, way more reach. And we may be in a time where organic marketing or content marketing, attraction marketing is really powerful. I do it all the time myself, for me and my clients when I'm doing coaching even. But at the same time, your advertising will be the biggest way for you to make a huge leap and get way more success that you're looking for. To help this help, let me know below what else you want to know about ads. What did I leave out that you were still curious about, had questions about? And you know, I literally do this all the time. And one thing that makes me a lot different than most marketing agencies is they don't understand real estate. They don't have a license for it. I'm on my way to have my license for myself so I can have my agency actually targeted questions without violating the violations for real estate. So really make sure when you're doing ads, you don't have that your assistant doing it for you unless you get approval from you, the person with the license to do that. And then if you're also an investor, this works for you as well. I promise you, these are gonna make you have way more listings, way more clientele, and also stay on top of mind during these hard times. As always, y'all kings and queens, thank you all for being here. You got this. See you soon.